Happy end of the week, everyone. What a week it's been. Right?
Right.
Hasn't it been great?
I'm sorry.
Isn't life just a gift?
Life is a gift.
It definitely is. Every moment counts.
Some people have more gifts that are coming.
That is true. That is definitely true. But what a week. Weather's starting to get a little colder. They tried to trick us. Now it's 80 degrees. But other than that, I couldn't be happier. I'm in a good mood. A little tired, but, we're pushing through. Thank God we're boosted. Sponsored by Boost.
Thank you for that, Rory. That was so eloquently said and delivered to the people. Appreciate that.
I don't know how to start pods, man. Just start rambling.
That's all you got to do. Start talking. How you feeling, man? You've been busy though. You had a busy week. You've been in the studio. Every day.
Been an absentee father.
Yeah. You're abandoning your child right on par. Welcome. You are blacker than I thought, Rory. Right on par.
Abandoning your child to go live in a motel. Yeah. In the town you live in.
20 minutes away. 20 minutes away. Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
But yeah, it's been a week. I can't wait to talk about it on Monday because it'll either go amazing or it'll crash and burn.
It's going to go.
Something's going to happen. I'm just saying something is happening. When you're listening to this, something has happened.
Something is happening as you hear this.
But I mean, I'm sure you're probably listening to the Cardi B album right now and not us. So I feel like we can say whatever on this one.
So the album is out?
It is out right now.
As they're hearing this?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It is Thursday right now.
All right, so let's speak as if we're already listening to the album. It's Friday. What are our thoughts?
I mean, instant classic out the gate with the summer. I think the summer intro rivals Dreams and Nightmares. I mean, that's really where I'm looking at it. Can we pull up the track list? Because I believe I saw a very Heart of the City-esque record for sure in there. I think even track 6 kind of compares to The World Is Yours. So, I mean, to me, it's just an instant.
Now, I told y'all I don't want to talk about Cardi's album.
But I
have to.
Number 23, what a record.
All right, so here's the track list.
What a surprise for us.
Number 23, shut up, bro. Number 23 is WAP. But so the guest appearances, the features are Selena Gomez, Summer Walker, Kehlani, Lizzo, Cash Cobain. Okay, it's a Bronx record.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson.
Now, are we thinking
Tyler.
This is a Janet Jackson feature, or is this a Watch the Throne Otis Redding situation where now the sample becomes the feature?
Well, it says Principle, so she probably sampled Pleasure Principle. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing it's not just the intro; it's a song. Cardi is rapping on it, and
do we think Janet recut something else?
I would be extremely surprised. Janet Jackson has never featured on a woman's record ever in life, ever.
So you trying to say she's misogynistic, or
now? Hold on. If Janet Jackson didn't cut any vocals for this, and it's just a sample, and I'm using can you say featuring Janet Jackson?
Don't do that because
I'm asking
because your Otis Redding.
Your big bro did it. He was actually the first one to do it, and I remember talking with my friends all right, what precedent did they just set right now?
With what?
Making the featured artist just a sample, because Otis Redding, that was just a sample on Otis, and it said featuring, which I think had something to do with paperwork, but we didn't know that from behind the scenes. The world just thought, Otis Redding was on it, so it was no, this is just a sample.
Well, obviously Otis Redding couldn't cut.
I know, that's why.
So.
But I mean, this is the first time I think I've seen it since, if this is just a Janet sample that now says featuring Janet Jackson. If she's a primary artist on this off a sample, times are just going to get weirder.
Listen, y'all know I fuck with Cardi. I love Cardi, but I'm scared. Because that record, that Imaginary Player record came and went.
That was the street record. That was for Mix Show. That was just a little taste before the album.
What street though?
Mine. Why?
You're not playing that on your street.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Man. Cut the shit. You're not playing that record.
Okay.
Where they?
Maul looked us dead.
No.
You know what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna bring.
I'm not playing it, but I'm
just saying it came and went. As much as the hype was,
it's for
it was
women to talk their shit. I have the Jay-Z version, which is fucked up to now even say the Jay-Z.
Right, but
I have the one.
I'm just saying I don't. And again, I'm not out every night, but I just don't hear that record. I don't feel that record.
What do you hear, Maul? Because you always saying you don't hear somebody playing this, you don't hear somebody playing this. What do you hear when you out?
I mean, I hear a lot of this drill shit. That's, you know, a lot of the drill rappers.
I don't hear drill when I'm out.
I hear a lot of fucking like South shit, a lot of South artists. I really don't hear like a lot of. I hear Lotto. I hear Lotto records when I'm out.
I guarantee at Say Less when Hit Boy was there, it was just on our episode today. I guarantee you that record played at Say Less while he was there.
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying I don't hear the record. I don't feel the record for what we had going into the record when we found out it was, you know, the sample was cleared. I'm just saying that energy that was around the record before it came out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's like, you don't really feel the energy around the record is what I'm saying.
I mean, I just think maybe you're not in the spots where it gets played, but.
Where is it playing? Just the strip clubs?
Strip clubs, hookah lounge. I don't know, up on Dykeman where 20-year-olds hang out.
Okay.
I'm looking most forward to the Kehlani record, the Tyler record, obviously the Janet Jackson record, just because I'm a huge Janet Jackson fan. I just want to see what it's gonna sound like, and the Cash Cobain record. I
think the Tyler one is the one I'm most excited about. I really hope Cardi and Tyler give us a joint. It's not too late. It's still September. I hope they give us one to get right through fall.
Yeah.
I hope, but it scares me. And this is like a back in the day thing though.
This too far down.
It's really far down on the track list. And usually it's changed with streaming. But during the CD days, that used to mean the shittier records were towards the end. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That is a very low spot for what we would think that type of Afrobeat-esque type of record would be. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it does follow up with Killing You Hoes. So who knows? Which is technically the outro, right?
Nah, it's two more after that.
Well, nah, I'm saying technically the outro.
It's two more records. It's Up.
I love a technical nigga.
And WAP. The outro is WAP.
All right, where does WAP as an outro, I don't know, compare maybe to my first song on the Black Album as an outro? What do you think, like really, really like ends an album almost in like a movie-esque type of roll the credits way to end a career?
Nah, I got a feeling this album gonna be good though.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna be a good album.
I thought she was rapping well on Imaginary Player. My only thing was I have the Jay-Z one, but if like the raps weren't bad.
But
it's not like Cardi's not rapping well.
Yeah, but it didn't land the way I thought it was. Like it didn't connect the way I thought it was. Like but when we heard about the sample, it was like, okay. And then we got it, it was like, it was cool, but it didn't hit the way I thought it was.
But I think we're at that age now, which is even a separate conversation from Cardi Imaginary Players. Like when I would play certain rap records around my mom or my dad, it wasn't that they hated rap by any means. They would just have such familiar samples of music that they grew up listening to that they were like, this doesn't hit the same for me. And to me, I hadn't heard some of those samples before. So it was a fresh record to me. Mm-hmm. So for younger people, Imaginary Players could hit. We've been listening to it since 1997. So it's just like, I mean, I have this. This is embedded in my brain. Mm-hmm. Younger people probably hadn't heard that. If you saw Imaginary Players when I think like the highest it had ever been in streaming the day after that came out, everyone was like discovering the song. Mm-hmm. So I think it hit to some people. That's their version of like going through the crates and like, that's the young person's version.
They think that Jay didn't sample it like Jay, that's an original?
No, they went and did the knowledge on Spotify.
Okay.
They went and searched for it. But yeah, out now, I'm curious what the energy is going to be. But I don't think you can accurately find that out anymore with Twitter algorithms. Like if I see one critique of Cardi tomorrow morning when I wake up.
And you stay on it for too long.
If I don't scroll right away.
Suddenly you're in Barbland.
Or even like pretend my brain didn't even see it. Mm-hmm. I will just see negative comments for the remainder of the day unless I seek out positive ones and click them and then click another one. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know if we'll be able to get a gauge when it comes to an artist like Cardi. Outside of just the stan culture, when it comes to women rappers, it's a little chattier. From men too. I'm not saying it's from women.
Everybody has so much to say.
Yeah.
Everybody's rap critiques when it comes to female rap.
Yeah. But I mean, either way, congrats to Cardi. Getting out an album is very hard. Congrats on the pregnancy. So like I'm happy for her. I know she's nervous, but this is big.
Niggas is like, yo, you buying Cardi tour tickets? Baby, When is the baby due? Because what's going on? When the baby due if I'm buying tour tickets?
So what's funny is
like what you gonna have like a?
She announced the tour, right?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, the tour starts in February.
So-
Killing the baby before the tour.
okay.
I mean, of course, but how far before? Like, what be going on?
yeah,
You know, you gotta let your 6 weeks pass.
yeah. Some maternity leave, some skin to skin, some breastfeeding. Stefan's gonna be probably in the Super Bowl.
He's not.
Yeah. What team does he play for?
He definitely will not be in the Super Bowl.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
You don't think New England shocks the world?
They don't have a chance.
Okay, well, Stefan will definitely probably be free. And I forgot the Pro Bowl is even a thing anymore. I thought that was a sketch. When Cardi announced it with Gayle King, I legitimately thought that was like a funny promo.
I still
like
haven't
leaning
seen
into
it.
the rumors.
Yeah, I still haven't
It
seen
felt like a sketch. And then everyone was like, no, this is real.
Are we sure? Are we
Are we
confirmed?
sure that this is real?
It felt very sketchy to me.
That's a double entendre.
I know, and I actually didn't even mean to. After I said it, I was like, ooh, my pen's crazy.
So is it official? Is
Yeah.
Cardi officially pregnant? It's official.
Allegedly.
Can you pull up the Gayle King?
Allegedly, it's not official.
E-News reports it today.com, page 6, ESPN.
Oh,
Everybody's
page 6 is
reporting it.
reporting it. Then it's official. She's pregnant. Okay. Well, congrats to her and Stefan. You know, it's gonna be interesting to see how she is able to, you know, have a newborn and then try to hit the road right immediately after. Like, that's a tight window. That's a tight turnaround. February, that's a tight
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a tight turn. What's that? I was like, when the baby due? Like, ooh.
I don't think in any world that Cardi B is not going to be able to sell out her tour whatsoever. She's a loyal fan base. I know she's going to sell. I don't think she has trouble selling tickets.
Let's back up.
But what a good contingency to have.
Let's back up a little bit.
You could just be like, we canceled the tour because of the baby.
Let's back up a little bit. Because when her and Stefan popped out at that Knick game, you niggas sat here and was like, nah, she just having fun. She just...
Yo, I'm eating my words. Hey, I'm here to eat.
Listen,
I'm
man.
here to eat,
Listen,
man.
I'm not Rory trying to sit here with his podcast voice and talk about tour dates. Fuck the tour dates, Rory. Y'all sat here and was like, nah, she's just having fun, you know, And I said, all right. I said, popping out at a Knick playoff game courtside is a statement.
Okay.
That's not fun in games.
Let's not rewrite history because you have some words to eat as well.
What words?
You were saying that the only thing that's going to happen is we're going to be happy for Cardi and then she's going to be on the timeline crying about how he cheated on her or some wild shit. And we should all not be saying congratulations. Clearly, the opposite happened and she has a blessing.
That don't mean she ain't gonna still be on the timeline crying.
Well, that just comes with pregnancy.
No, I'm just
So
saying.
maybe you were really like predicting in that way. She's
No,
gonna be crying
I'm just
because
saying, no.
women are emotional when
What
they're
y'all
pregnant.
was
and-
saying is totally out. What I was saying is still in play here. She still got time to cry on the timeline.
Well, first of all,
Fun babies happen all
you
the time.
can't you can't fund your way
Fun
into a baby.
babies.
Fun babies happen all the
See,
time.
that's
There's
what's
some
wrong.
fun babies in this room.
That's what's wrong. That's
what?
That's what's wrong with. That's what's wrong with y'all generation. You niggas is having fun babies.
It's our generation that started
our
it.
generation.
Yeah, it was our
Yeah.
generation, right?
Yeah, that's y'all generation. Y'all
all
like
right.
that shit. Let's have a fun baby.
Coming from,
How many
aren't
kids
you,
James
ain't
Brown
you
have?
one of 9? Aren't you one of like 9?
My pops is Muslim, and he could have all the babies you want as long as you could take care of them.
Yeah, but I
So
bet
now
he had
what?
fun making a whole bunch of them.
Oh
he
yeah,
ain't
it's
marry
fun. It's fun making them.
He ain't marry every single one of y'all mamas, did he?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't.
So
But
it's
I'm
not
just
like
saying.
fun baby's been around. You a fun baby.
I'm definitely a fun baby.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun baby, for sure. I'm not mad at it, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like y'all was like, nah, this ain't nothing. She just popped out and having a good time.
You can fund your way into a baby and you can fund your way into a baby and relationship. There's like 6 romantic comedies based
All
off
I
that.
do is fund my way into relationships.
Yeah.
That's my tea. I hear her.
I think that's the
hear
only
her.
way into one. Of just seeing how far it goes and going, well, we're here now.
We're here
This
now.
exists.
Fuck it.
What's understood doesn't need to be said. We're in a relationship now.
What's understood doesn't need to be explained. If a
Well,
nigga,
listen, either way, congrats to them.
yes, congrats.
And
I'm very
congrats
all
on the
jokes
healthy
aside, I'm
pregnancy.
very happy for
Congrats on the album. Hopefully it's a banger. Hopefully we enjoy it. Because I don't want to come in here and talk bad about Cardi, but I might have to if the album is trash.
I mean, we'll be honest no matter what.
Oh, I'm honest no matter what, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to. I want the album to be good. I want it to be good.
I know, obviously, Cardi has a child named Culture, which is Always loved that name, but I was always assumed it was based off the Migos album.
Yes.
We can safely say.
Mm-hmm.
So, will this child be named Drama? That's kind of a hard name. I don't know if you're like putting bad energy in the air by calling him Drama, but
I pray and I hope.
like I watched DJ Drama's mother call him Drama, and it hits.
Yeah, but that's not his name. That's not.
Yeah, but I've been with his mom, and she says Drama.
That's not the name that his mother gave him at birth. That's not on
But
his
if
birth.
that's
We don't know.
does it matter what I give you or what I call you?
No. It matters what I have to put on this job application. It matters what I have to put on, like, you know, I got bills and credit cards. Like,
You think Cardi B and Stephon Diggs' child is gonna have like a LinkedIn and a resume?
why not?
I'm not saying I think all children, no matter their financial status, should learn those skills and get it how they live. But I just don't know, like with two parents like that, I don't know if the traditional job route is the one. I'm not saying the kid
Like,
is
who's
not
not
going to
gonna
do
hire
shit.
me?
I'm going to, like, they could do something in the creative world, in the sports world. Like, I don't know if they're just going to be like my dumbass looking at jobs.com. Like, what's the salary? Fuck it. I can't pay rent. I'll take
That's
the
how I know you
35K.
ain't look for a job in a minute. Jobs.com.
I never did
Nobody
that.
looks for a job. Nobody works.
Okay, you got.
What are you
have
talking
to
about?
stop.
Who works?
You have to stop. You have to.
We're at
stop.
work right now.
Who works? Who do you know that's like, yo, I got to get up and go to work in the morning?
Every single
Yeah.
body that's not us, small. What world?
Niggas don't work,
and this
man.
why they be on you, because you live in
I
a
don't give a
completely
fuck. There ain't
separate
nobody
world.
works. Nobody works.
Everybody works, small.
No, not everybody.
I would
Some
say-
people work, but
I would
a
say-
lot of niggas don't work. A lot of niggas ain't got jobs.
You go to work every day based off the people who wake up every day at 6 a.m. to listen to us talk bullshit.
I know a lot of
while
niggas.
they
I
go
know a
to
lot of
work.
niggas that listen to this podcast that don't have a job.
I would say 90%
Them niggas is
of them do.
outside on the corner with a bomb in their sock. Nigga, these niggas ain't working. That ain't work. You hustling.
Selling drugs with an AirPod in, listening to a
Yeah.
podcast.
That's how I would sell drugs.
That's the progressive way, yeah. And niggas
Wait,
listening
people still stand on the corner and sell drugs?
yeah,
That's still a thing?
absolutely. Probably now more than ever.
Wow. I thought they just found new ways to do it. I
it's something
I haven't
happened.
just like walked past like a drug corner in a very long time.
you walk
where I just
past
knew
it-
like all these guys, without saying, these guys are standing here selling drugs.
Like I know I can walk up to them and be like, "Yo, you got crack," and
Yeah.
they would give it to me.
Like you could be in Times Square and it's like, yo, I got coke, I got hash. Do you like hip hop? Like all that will happen in Times Square. But if I'm just walking in Brooklyn, there's not like the corners that I remember where you would be like, oh, that's a drug dealer.
You gotta go to like underneath like the swing.
Yeah, I feel like they in the tunnels with the Jews. Like I haven't seen a drug dealer in a minute. What did I say was
No, you
wrong?
just- you
Did
said
they
no.
not dig tunnels in Brooklyn?
You didn't know he was a drug dealer. He's a content creator.
A lot of drug dealers are content creators.
He's live streaming.
That's how they wash the money.
Just because he's on IG Live don't mean he ain't got drugs for sale.
If Twitch knew how much drug money they washed,
Yeah. Niggas are selling drugs. Niggas don't work, man.
well, yeah, I would say 90% of our listeners are listening to this at work. 5% had a job, probably lost it, and are looking for another job. And 5% are just bums.
You just did that math?
Yeah.
At least 2% are fucking local rappers.
Local rappers have jobs?
No, they do sometimes, but I'm
There's
so
still
tired of
local
y'all.
rappers?
Yes, they need to stop sending me music, and this is it's not.
Yo, when the last time y'all seen a local rapper?
You won't see them because you don't be where it's local. Like you gotta go.
I do be
locally.
where it's local, but I don't.
So, some of them have been local my entire life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when the last time you seen a nigga that's like, yo,
I see them at SOBs every other Sunday.
like, yo, he rap, and it's like where nobody knew that he rap.
My
Like,
homegirl dating a nigga that rap. He been trying to rap for a while.
what?
It's not popping off for him. No, but
Like, how does that go? How does that go? Like, you got to walk me through that. What do you mean she's dating somebody that rap and he's like been rapping for? Like, what does that mean?
like he keep trying to make it. He doing like local, come up talent shows and stuff like
He's
that.
doing talent shows.
Well, not like
Wait,
that.
yo,
whoa,
But you
time
know
out,
what
fam.
I mean?
I'm not-
Like,
I'm not gonna sit here and allow
amateur
y'all
night, like
What's a
amateur
make
talent
fun
show?
of people
I'm
that
not making fun of them.
working hard at a craft and still have a dream. And yeah,
But if you've been
they're
doing
taking
it
the steps.
if you've been doing it for 10 years and no motion has come, you need to get a job.
oh no, he should have got a job 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm saying the people that work and still try to rap. Like I know people that tried to make it as rappers, got jobs, and just their passion is they like
Where's the
after
talent
work,
shows at?
Well, like up and coming shows, like
open mic nights.
open mic nights, that type
Oh,
of shit.
that's different from a talent
You know,
show.
like a high school talent show. You just showed up.
That's a open mic and talent show is two different things.
You are correct. You are correct.
So
I
when
knew what she meant, but you are
when
correct.
she said talent show, I'm like, yo, who is performing at talent shows. Who's doing that?
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Oh, open mic? Oh, yeah. That's definitely still a thing.
And just so y'all know, we are not shitting on local rappers. I think that
I'm shitting on any rapper that's performing at a talent show that's not in high school.
Yes, of course. But you should always follow your dreams. Just please stop sending me your music. Not because I don't think that it's good. I'm just not ever going to listen. Like, I always tell them, I'll be like, hey, Rory, this is more Rory speed. Like, send this to Rory.
Oh, where do they send this to you at?
In my DMs.
They be sending you music in your DMs?
If you check your DMs, you got some music in there too.
No, I don't.
And your message requests,
no.
you definitely do.
You definitely had the guy with the horse head trying to send you beats for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's my man. He had some joints. Me and him kind of went back. I was like, this might side. You might change the drums on this one right here.
I opened the DM.
Yeah.
He was consistent for about 5 years. That's how long it takes.
Yeah.
On year 5, I was like, I'm opening this DM.
Yeah. He was a couple of joints. The drums was a little, he had
And just how he presented it too of like, can I offer you some beats?
Yeah.
With that dumbass horse emoji.
That is
I was like, I gotta hear what his beats is like.
That is so funny, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all make see.
Did you ever? Well, you probably didn't do a talent show because your school was talent.
No, we definitely had talent shows.
Your talent was
but
going
y'all
to the
was like
White House to sing for Reagan.
Yeah,
Y'all was actually talented.
Yeah, our talent shows was crazy.
Oh, I could only imagine.
But it was always fun when it was like, because it was like, so you had the performing choir. That was like considered like the varsity team. That was the choir that actually went on tour, traveled the world, did shows. So I was in the performing choir. But there used to be kids in the school that you didn't know that they could sing or they could, play the piano. It would just be like, the kids that we thought was just like the little weird kids. Like, yo, this little weird kid. Like, yo, what's up with him, man? Talent show time. He comes, he's singing Babyface, and we like, Babyface? Like, all right, what he about to do? Go up there, and I'm talking about completely tears, like, Babyface song, a new, like, you was like, this was the weird kid walking through the halls. You never even knew he could sing like that. That's what, like, you would be surprised at the talent shows in my high school. Like, you would find a kid that was, like, super talented, but he just had his issues. He was kind of like a
Napoleon Dynamite
bad kid. Like, he didn't really
show.
Yeah. There was a lot of that.
But the same, my friend that I was telling you guys about when we almost got beat up by all of D Block. We were on the open mic
at D Block.
Circuit. Remember I told you I was DJing for him and standing over me. So around that time we were doing the open mic circuit, and we did Santos, and my man, he smoked it. Thought he was gonna win. There was like label execs and shit. And then the girl that ran the coat room went on after him. Her name was Elle Varner.
Oh shit!
I've never seen someone come off stage with such confidence. He smoked it. Like even people in the crowd was like, "Yo!" Like he thought that was it. And Santos at that time was bubbling, like where music execs used to really go there to find talent. And I believe it was the coat room. Elle Varner was running the coat room or the door or something. So they let her on last. And when I say he had his chest out like this,
good luck.
Elle Varner had 2 notes. He was like,
yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Damn, yo.
That's fire, though. I feel like that only happens in New York City, though.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, even like those times, SZA was part of that whole time. I was talking about like Chris Casanova and C.S. Armstrong. Like, it would be Elle Varner, fucking Casey Veggies. Then you'd see SZA, who like didn't even have a song out or whatever. Yeah. Like, that was just a fun fucking time.
Yeah.
But it led to a lot of heartbreak.
Those are open mics. It's not a talent show.
Yes.
So when you say somebody's rapping at a talent show, that threw me off. I'm just like, wait, who is still doing that? Because first of all, how are you even going to that high school performing and you like a grown man? Like, it's like niggas like in high school, like, he don't go here. Like, who is that? Like, he just came here to get some rec. Like, he came to get his shit off and leave. Like, nah, you can't do that.
Would you ever host a talent show? Like, you know how sometimes they'll like bring like people from certain industries at bigger high schools to like judge it. Would you do that?
Yeah.
I'd be for adults, I would do it. I would do an open mic one. I don't know if I could like say something mean to a high schooler that's like really trying his best.
But you ain't gotta say nothing mean.
I'm not saying you gotta be Simon Cowell, but like if it's trash, like what am I like? I'm supposed to be like, yo, potential.
You want me to be honest? I would say you want me to be honest. Are you doing this because you love it, or are you doing it because you want to be successful at it? And if you tell me you're doing it because you want to be successful at it, I would say you should probably stop. But if you're doing it because you love
See,
it,
I can't say that to a wide-eyed 16-year-old following their dreams.
You might save that 16-year-old's life with your honesty.
I love the Jerry Seinfeld theory. Anytime a comedian tries to get advice or talks to him, he says, you won't make it, you're trash, you're awful, this is stupid for you. And his theory is, if that stops somebody, then they wouldn't have made it anyways.
Right.
So, but Jerry Seinfeld is also like a multi-millionaire that like, he doesn't even live in the real world and like know about feelings. He just knows about sarcasm and that, and young women. But I have a heart, I think.
I think.
You think?
Me thinks.
All right, well, we're going to see how much heart you have when this album come out tomorrow and we come in here Monday.
Yo, you on her body. Like,
What?
what's up? We been changed the subject.
No, we didn't. We was talking music and rapping and shit. What are you talking about? It's all the
But
same.
Cardi is an adult. Like, adults can be critiqued.
Anybody
critique
can
us
be-
all the
Kids
time.
need to be critiqued too. That's these problems. Y'all don't be critiquing these kids. You know, when they
And
first
y'all
was
don't beat
coming
these
out,
kids.
when they okay.
You got to beat these kids.
Metaphorically, he's saying, of course.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about get that fucking belt in the room and go beat that kid's ass. That's what I'm...
When I was a little younger, probably like around like in my early 20s, and I was hearing people like, these people are too soft and these kids are too soft. And I'm over here just so like naive to the world. And I'm like, no, like we need more softness and we need more understanding. Now that I'm grown, nah,
Let me ask you a question.
we fucking these kids up.
Did you lose your virginity in your house or his house, your boyfriend's house?
I lost my virginity at a sleepover.
This is the questions he would ask at the talent show after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd finish singing and be like,
No,
have you,
'cause
all right, your virginity.
Because I have a theory, like girls don't lose their virginity in their house.
Most like no.
Yeah.
I lost mine at a sleepover.
I lost mine in my house.
Your boy. Like,
No,
that makes
just-
sense. I'm saying the girl is usually...
No, she was experienced. I don't know where she lost her virginity. She probably didn't even know.
She don't remember. No, but
Being ran through at 14 is a
no, but
that's a task.
it's a thing, like, because I was talking to my boy the other day, and he was telling me how he walked in on his son, like his son had a girl over, and he didn't know. He went in his son's room, and his son was in the bed under the blanket, whatever. And he was like, "Yo, why you sitting like?" Then you all covered under the blanket, like, "What's up? What you doing?" And then he said he looked behind the door, and it was a girl in his son's closet. So, but she was like obviously naked, so she was kind of like trying to hide. So he was just like, all right, like he walked out, closed the door. So he said his son was like, "Yo, don't tell mom." He's like, "I have to tell mom. Like, there's no way. Like, I cannot not tell your mother. Like, but I know how to tell her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to tell her." So he was just like, told the mom, but he was like, "Yo, he'd rather it happened there, because imagine if her father walked in on her at her house." That goes a whole nother way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I and thinking about that, I'm like, yeah, I think girls, yes. I don't know a girl that lost her virginity in her house. Like if she has like both parents, like that type of household, like that does not happen.
No, I bet the chick with the cool mom definitely lost her virginity at her crib.
Oh,
No way.
yeah. Oh, I know. I know
girl
the
with the
cool.
cool
I
mom?
know the cool with the.
Most of us
I know the
lost
girl with the
our
cool
virginities
mom.
in the cool mom's basement.
And yeah, she lost basement. Cool mom.
Cool
basement,
mom's
for
basement is where virginities go to be taken.
Sure. Yeah.
There's just souls of virginities right under the concrete.
Yeah.
And that's why fathers are important.
Oh, for sure. Oh, the cool mom never has an active father in the house.
Yeah.
Like the cool mom daughter may have an active father, but he does not live at that house whatsoever. Yeah, the cool mom, nah. He couldn't keep her.
She too cool.
It's not, in this case, the cool mom, it's not the father's fault at that. That father couldn't keep her. She too cool.
Okay.
And she want her daughter to be just as cool, be her best friend. All that bullshit that leads to whoredom.
Yeah, man. It's tough, you know?
I know one girl that had the cool mom that is successful. She's the only exception.
You only
to the
know
rule.
one girl that had a cool mom that's successful?
All the other girls that had cool moms are now got pregnant and are now the cool mom, and the cycle just repeats itself.
I am. I'm not.
But are they not successful though?
It would depend on your definition of success. I don't know if they're happy and have great family. To me, that's success, whatever bullshit.
Yeah.
They're definitely like teetering the poverty line. Like they definitely got pregnant early to then stop pursuing whatever they were doing to go find a job at Kohl's. And then they just became the cool mom.
Yeah,
Sometimes they inherit the cool mom house, and then the basement just becomes, it's like nepotism of whoredom.
Why would you want your child to lose her virginity to her husband? That's so unhealthy.
No, it's
Yes, it is.
what?
Yes, it is.
Why is that unhealthy?
No, our generations are unhealthy.
Hold on. Why is that unhealthy?
My grandparents lasted 90 years together.
Let's hear why that's unhealthy. Because you might be saying something, but let's hear
she
it.
waits, let's say she waits until she's 22. She finds love. She gets married. She marries her husband. She has no idea what dating or what men could be like or are supposed to be like. She just knows that she has found her husband. She has signed a document that this is her husband and this is the first man she has sex with, and she's locked in with the first man she has sex with. Would y'all want to be locked in with the first person y'all had sex with?
So clearly, no. How I described her. I don't even know if she's alive.
You don't know.
Actually, it would shock me if she was.
You don't know any. You're locked like you don't know anything.
The funny thing is that's like not really. If one of my man's group chat was like, "Yo, I ran into," I'd be like, "Really?"
What is she doing with herself
Last
these
time I
days?
saw her, she looked
my
bad. Demaris, I agree with you in this generation for sure. Unless you're like overly religious or super religious, then I could see that working in like a OD Christian.
But even
type.
but the
in this
overly
era-
religious ones be the ones like you know all the things that are wrong in those marriages too.
Oh
right?
no, absolutely.
Okay.
But they will fight a little longer for their situation.
But I don't think
But-
Demaris landed at why it's unhealthy though.
No, because you have to learn. You learn.
You don't know
You learn
anything
more
about
about yourself
yourself.
as you date and fail, as you have sex with people. You learn more about your emotions because sex comes with emotions. I mean, I've lost all of them, but I did at one point.
You had
Tie those two
a
things
duffel
together.
bag full of emotions.
And listen, women, I'm not here to call you guys emotional, but yeah, losing your virginity, that was like always the age old shit. If you take your virginity, she's gonna be attached to your hip. You have to learn how to deal with your emotions when sex gets involved and dating gets involved. Doing that for the first time with a marriage in this era, terrifying. In my grandfather's era,
Yes.
cool.
It was
Exactly.
the only way.
It was the only way to get the buns. You gotta,
You have to marry me.
the rest of our life. All right.
Yeah,
And
all right,
let me
come on, let's do it.
clarify. Let me clarify. I am not saying that it can't work. I'm just saying that.
No, that's
more
exactly what
than-
you're saying.
That's not what.
That's exactly what you're saying.
I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Stand
How the fuck
on it.
You gonna tell
that's
me what
exactly
I'm saying?
what you're saying.
No, that's
you're
what you
saying
hearing. That's what
if
you're
you
hearing.
lose your
That's
virginity
what
and
you
get
hearing.
married to the man that took your virginity,
No,
it's not
that's
gonna work.
But no, that's
it's
not what
not
I
gonna
said, but
last.
That's not what I said. He said if she doesn't lose her virginity until marriage, there's a difference. If you lose your
Oh, so
virginity
you're
to
saying
somebody
lose it to him and then
you
get married
end
to
up
him.
getting married to them, that's completely different.
Okay.
If you get married to somebody, lock yourself in and then have sex with them.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
That's
Now, I
completely
agree with you. I agree with you. I agree. That I agree.
that was what we
you should know what the sex is like with a person before you decide to get married and sign a contract.
You know how irritable I would be at my wedding and wedding reception if I was a virgin? Like, can we wrap this shit up? Like, no, I don't want the best man spit. Like, yo, get to the fucking vows. Like, do we even need to get
that's
lemon
why-
chicken and pasta?
Why you think? Why you think people go to City Hall and do it? They're just trying to go fuck. Like, man, fuck all that shit, man. Yeah, I do. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
The
Trying to
Uber,
fuck,
the
but
Uber's,
keep it
and they in the Uber. The Uber's outside. Like, yeah, let's go, man. Let's get this shit over with. But
Yeah.
that makes sense, Demaris. If you're saying that, I totally understand what you're saying. Yes, I agree.
That would be not something I would want to watch, but it would be funny to watch two like grown adults that were both virgins waited till marriage. I think it's beautiful. Like just to be a fly on the wall in that hotel room where they try to figure sex out after they got married.
You always want to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah. Maybe it's a voyeur thing. I don't know.
It is a void. It's definitely a void.
And he's literally a fruit fly. He would be in there trying to give instructions. Like he will be buzzing in your
Oh,
ear.
don't take my advice. I've been doing this for years and you guys might be better than me.
Oh my gosh, man.
We're all voyeurs though. We watch
Not
porn.
everybody is a voyeur.
We watch porn.
No worrying mouth.
Mo, have you ever signed up for a phone plan and thought, wow, what a great price? And a few months later, it's
Let me
like,
think.
surprise.
I think so. I think it's happened before.
The bill is higher and you have a bunch of spam calls, so it's even worse. With Boost Mobile, that doesn't happen. You pay $25 a month forever. Unlimited talk, text, data starting at $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network, Rory. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country, so your calls don't drop. You get good service in most places in the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. 5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
Feel like we have to give Maul some flowers here. I mean, it's no secret that his brother and his crew created the term pause, and then Maul took the torch and very bravely in 2025 was one of the only people that when you say something that has nothing to do with sexuality, he says, that's because you're gay. And then the torch was passed back to Dame and the crew. You earned, like, this is a legacy. This is a legacy of homophobia that I think is just incredible, that now they're taking your phrases and making them.
I'm homophobic?
You know, I don't think you're homophobic.
Okay.
Did you watch this Dame Dash and Charlamagne?
I watched it 3 times, Rory.
It's
the greatest show on earth right now.
Let me say Breakfast Club as well, because they were all there. This is probably the first interview I've watched twice in maybe 5 years.
Yeah, I don't watch anything other than like maybe a movie or a series. When you talk about interviews and things like that, I watch clips and things like that. But this Dame Breakfast Club interview was just another one to add, because I think every time he's done it, it's a classic. I don't think he's ever done a Breakfast Club interview. And
he has the greatest Breakfast Club discography of all time. When he put out the first one, it was like, how could he ever top that?
Yeah. No, this one.
We didn't know what we had coming.
So what exactly happened for the people that haven't watched it? Because I only seen a clip, and the clip I saw was Charlamagne saying, raise your hand if you think Dame is broke. And I was screaming. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this interview? But I didn't watch the whole thing.
Well, that was after an hour and a half of things being off the rails. And anytime Charlamagne said anything, Dame would say, well, that's because you're gay. So then Charlamagne at some point started to get, not frustrated. He played into it well and was like, raise your hand if you think Dame is broke. And then Dame said, raise your hand if you think Charlamagne is gay. This was one of the crowd.
Oh, I thought you was telling the room.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Oh, okay.
Before we get into this, I would say I apologize for some of my Charlamagne hate of the complex list. Yeah. This could put you at number 1 after this fucking interview. This is the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Because to even like before, when Envy and Charlamagne trying to talk or argue with Dame is one of the hardest things on earth. So the way they handled it of like really playing into it made it one of the greatest interviews I've ever seen in my entire life. But where do we even begin? Nothing was covered. I just want to make that clear. We got no answers on anything. No real questions were asked. Dame became a chairman in the middle of calling somebody that has been on Revolt gay. Everything was insane. He was standing up. I was like, how is the mic even still picking him up? He's running laps around the table. It was the craziest thing I have ever seen.
It was cool because Dame, he went up there. Well, he had announcements. We don't know how true those announcements are, but he had announcements, and he wanted to use that as an opportunity for, you know, Charlamagne or Envy to say things that they may have said about Dame when he wasn't there. Like, okay, let's talk about it now. And Dame, you know, he started it with, you know, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to yell. So like, you know, you're not going to trigger me, like, but just don't cut me off. Let me answer so that you can understand what I'm saying. So he went up there with the right energy. He went up there with the energy to kind of like answer any, you know, things that they may have been saying about him, you know, saying he's broke and, you know, whatever, you know, they may have been saying. It's like, okay. So Dame was trying to explain, like, if I've been paying $250,000 a year in child support for the last however many years, is that person broke? Like, these are the things that you know, so he went up there trying to teach them and say, you know, y'all don't know because y'all are stuck in this box, in this coffin every day. So y'all don't know what's really going on. Y'all don't know business. So it started as trying to shed light on some of the things that they may have been hearing about Dame in so many ways. I think that you and I both know some of the things that Dame is doing legally, to where it's like, okay, you know, we get it. We understand. So
he was giving away a little too much on that down to the family office. Yeah. I was like, hey,
So, you know, it's like, we understand, but I think he went up there just to have a but then in Dame fashion, it has to be entertained, and it has to be, him, talking shit about somebody in the room, like snapping on him. It has to, that's Dame. That's who he is. And it made for another classic Dame Dash Breakfast Club interview. Now, some of the things he was saying, his announcements with the chairman thing and all, at Revolt, then I guess the president of Revolt, somebody came out and said that wasn't true. We don't know if he's saying it's not true, meaning it's not happening or it hasn't happened yet. Maybe there are talks of it happening. But as of, I guess still today, I don't think that they've come out and released a statement saying that he is the chairman.
So again, because so much dancing and manipulation was happening throughout the entire interview, he briefly said, which I don't know how to fully interpret, he was saying that he has a certain amount of time to buy it, I guess. Like he was the chairman, but there's only a window where he has to make a choice of whether he's acquiring this or not.
Yeah.
So I guess officially he wouldn't be, but it was offered. So if he wants to be, he could be. I'm not going to sit here and try to explain it because I didn't fully understand.
Yeah.
But when they came out and said that was all false, I was like, I went back to that part. And that's where I think he was explaining, like, he has a window. And if he wants to take it, he can take it. If he doesn't, then he's going to move on. And I think he may have just taken, like when your house is in escrow.
Okay.
I think he may have took an escrow role at Revolt as the chairman, not officially, just so he could get back at Cam publicly. And I don't think he will be taking that Revolt chairman job. I think that was all just a play to be able to go to Breakfast Club and say, Cam, I'm your boss now.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to have way more smoke for Envy outside of the first one. Envy was the one on Instagram last week in front of all his cars. Like, this is what not being a boss gets you. After Dame had filed Chapter 11. I thought he was going to come with Envy smoke. I didn't know he was going to be calling Charlamagne gay for 2 hours.
Did he
straight.
file Chapter 11 or Chapter 7?
Chapter 7, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But
classic though.
How do you argue with somebody because even towards the end, Charlamagne tried to get it back on at least subject. How do you argue with someone and when you ask a valid question, the only response they have at that point is, it's because you're gay. The funniest shit was when in the beginning they were cutting Dame off, but then they stopped and then Dame would ask them a question and they try to answer, be like, stop cutting me off. It's like, you just asked me a question. I'm answering your question.
Bro.
That shit is a classic though. That's a classic Breakfast Club. 1,000, like it's the first, I saw a clip first. And I said, oh no, I gotta watch. Like I can't just watch clips. I have to watch it. Because I knew just that energy that Dame had in that clip that I was watching and him calling Charlamagne gay, I was just like, oh yeah, this is another classic about to happen.
And this is why you just can't argue with anybody from Uptown. Because they have this strategy, and you do it too, where you get other people involved in the room that want nothing to do with it. And then they sit there awkwardly. Like when he was arguing with Charlamagne, he went over to Jess. Jess hadn't said a fucking word yet. He's arguing with Charlamagne. And I forgot exactly what it was, so I'll use an example. Jess, is he gay? Yes or no? Is he gay? And Jess is like, dudes from Uptown, that's how they argue in rooms. They just bring in other people and be like, yo, yes or no? Like, dude, I'm not in this. I have no...
But
don't try to use me to prove your point. And then when you do that, they're like, see? He thinks the same thing.
I mean, Envy said he thought Charlamagne was gay too, though. He just said, I think he's kind of gay too. So
but
it's
I think Envy was being like funny. Like that's his co-host.
Yeah.
Like that's like if Rory said that about one of us. Like,
well, I mean, you are.
And you are too, nigga. Now what?
You can't steal
Yes.
Dame's
he's not
bit.
gay. Rory's not
You
gay.
sound like you want me to convince you that he's not gay.
Rory's not-
You sound like you want me to convince him.
No, it's not
want me to
that. It's
convince you
just
he's
that
not gay?
you can't do that because you're actually gay. Like that's on record.
What?
It's
So
not
gay,
on record.
no gay. Like
Are you trying to recruit me? Like I don't.
Rory's not on record doing gay shit. Like don't do that. Don't even start that.
so
I'm not on record or off record.
I was about to say so because he
Not a single record.
I'm just saying-
Well, no,
Yes.
according to y'all, because at one time I did get a lot of pussy, and I must have been gay at that time.
No.
You wasn't getting the type of pussy we like. You
Yeah,
really.
see.
That's why you was trying to defend it. And I wanted to say in my head, Rory, you wasn't getting that type of pussy that we talking about.
Yeah, like you wasn't like in a. See, we were saying like when you're in a healthy relationship and you just can't stop.
Oh no, we got off the
cheating.
relationship part. Then we were just going into just getting mad pussy. Like if you just fuck a lot, and like run through girls, you're gay.
We did not say that. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we left it. We was talking about in a
just really
you just cheating on your girl, like
Yeah,
you're a
gotcha.
serial cheater.
No, I'm saying just like whole phase on tour,
No. That's not the same.
different city.
Like we're saying, you have a queen. at home.
just save her as Tennessee.
We've all been there. Love Miss Tennessee. Love her. I wonder how she's doing in life. But yeah, this Breakfast Club interview though was definitely definitely one for the red. But Dame has. People say what they want. Dame has the ability to like sit on a platform and like, I guess go viral whenever he wants. He has that. Like he's that type of personality. He says whatever the fuck he wants to say. He's not apologetic about what he wants to say. And then he says shit like, I'm the chairman of Revolt, and people are just like, but Revolt says you're not.
And then he calls them liars.
Yeah. Like,
Then
so
he
it's like,
reposted on his Instagram and says, this is a lie.
yeah. So it's like, anybody that has the ability to do that, then people are gonna watch it. People love that type of shit where it's just like, yo, this dude is crazy. But Dame is not crazy. Dame is actually
definitely
very
crazy.
intelligent. His methods and the way he goes about things are a little unconventional, but he's had success in being unconventional, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just think the fact that he was up there and it kind of got a little tension between him and Charlamagne is what kind of made that whole thing like, oh no, I gotta watch this.
But I mean, they both handled it very well because it could have went left, and I liked how both of them had that understanding. Because even when Dame was like, I could punch you in your face right now, you would do nothing. I would never do that. But you're feminine. Like, you're proud.
That's hilarious.
You were proud of running.
Yeah.
I'm proud of staying and get my ass whooped.
Right.
You're gay.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, Dame.
Yeah, you didn't do the math? Like that's
Dame, no.
You gotta do the gay math. That's
Gay
it. You
math.
ran. Yeah, like you ran. I wouldn't. Yeah, you gay. Like
I mean, to your point of Dame so easily going viral, that's why I was happy. I mean, kudos to Dame of being ahead of his time with the paywall stuff and the network stuff. And that's tough to do.
America knew because Dame would see this and be like, yo, y'all didn't shout out America knew.
I was about to finish right here. I love that even with his network and the paywall stuff that he was ahead of, he now has been focusing a lot on his America New YouTube page. So whereas he still does Art of Dialogue, those interviews are classic. He'll still do Breakfast Club. But lately he's been going viral on his YouTube page.
Yeah.
That's what I love to see. Because I know the paywall stuff can just get tricky. It's just tough to go viral. So I love that he's been focusing on the American New YouTube page, and those viral moments go to him, not to somebody else. So
Yeah.
Dame, I'm curious to see where he pivots through this whole thing.
Yeah,
This shit is just-
that revolt shit, yo. If that never happens, that he's the fucking chairman, that's gonna make this episode even more of a
but then-
classic. Like he went up there and gave us straight bullshit, like, and was standing on it, like why you didn't say congratulations? Like he was mad when they didn't say congrats. Like, nigga, you not the chairman of Revolt. Like, what are we congratulating? Like, there's nothing to congratulate.
If he's not, we're gonna get a great viral moment of him explaining to all of us that we don't know business. If we knew business, you would know that the chairman is always invisible.
Yeah.
I didn't put it under Dame Dash as the chairman. Boogie is the chairman of Revolt. My son is.
Yeah.
You know you're getting one of those if it turns out where that whole
100%.
thing. And
Absolutely.
listen, we may not understand. I've never been a fucking chairman of a company like that. So I don't fucking know.
What do you think about the back and forth with him and Cam? I don't want to see it. Like this is it's just too. It's already getting personal, but it's like this has the potential. The Breakfast Club thing with Charlamagne, that's just laugh jokes. Him and Charlamagne don't really know each other like that. They don't have no history together like that. But with Cam and Dame, there's a lot of history, a lot of personal things, a lot of, this one is the one I kind of want to see just stop. I don't want this to continue.
Yeah, I mean, obviously their lifelong history and how Dame got Cam out of his deal, got him back moving, and just everything they've done together outside of just music, just as friends since kids. Dame asked in that Breakfast Club interview, this was the one time I was actually mad at the room because it was all fun and games, but he did ask a serious question to the whole room of explaining what was happening with him and Cam. And he said, do you think it's cool if I reached out to your son during a petty internet back and forth? And everyone in the room was like, I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, Envy was bugging.
And I'm like, dude, and listen, I have
Now, Envy said he didn't see nothing wrong with it.
I have nothing but love and support for Cam. I love Cam, but that you're wrong.
No, he's
You're
100%
wrong for reaching out to Dame's son to pay him to either come on the show, do something. Nah, this is between me and you. Even if you had a relationship with Boogie since he was this tall, you're using it in a negative way to go at his father. You're not trying to help. If you wanted to help Boogie with money, you would have done it before, not when we're arguing. You're wrong.
Yeah. Like if me and you are arguing, like, you know, I don't have to not speak to your kid, your daughter, but like, I'm also not going to hit Amara and be like, yo, here's some bread. You want to come on my show? After I done put out a clip of you talking to Amara crazy on the TV show of Family Therapy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not, that's just, you don't do that. That's like completely out of bounds. And, you know, MVNO was sitting there acting like that wasn't like, no, I mean, you know, it depends on the relationship. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what the relationship is with the kid. You don't do that. You don't call nobody's kids and try to backdoor an interview so they can come up here and agree with me saying, or me putting up a clip of your father talking to you in a way that a dad probably shouldn't talk to their children publicly.
Yeah.
Now, behind closed doors, you know, things get heated at home, and, you know, the relationship between parents and kids kind of gets strained as kids become young adults and things like, we know that. But for that to play out, and, you know, to be fair, Dame was wrong for speaking to his kids like that, especially on camera, on television.
We talked about that years ago on the pod.
Yeah, that's you know.
But again, that's his family. So
that's his family.
Don't really comment
that's his family, but I just don't agree with talking to your children like that publicly. Now, behind closed doors, family business is family business. That's none of our business. But like when you're sitting on VH1 doing that,
yeah,
I have the right to be like, yo, that's a little too far.
Because Lord knows what you're saying when you're not on camera, if you that bad on camera.
That only one would start to think, like, if you're saying that on camera, what is the relationship, what are the conversations like when the cameras are going? So
that does make logical sense, but I do think Dame is pretty much the same person all the time. I don't think he's less or more with camera. I think it's the same Dame.
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, I can definitely attest to that without a doubt. Like, it's not a performance.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a performance, but you know, again, you don't want to get to a place where we start reaching out to people's children and trying to use them as, you know, a feature in your latest back and forth or your latest viral episodes. Like, it's not an honorable thing to do.
Even to depend on the relationship. You could talk to my son every single day, but now you're using him for a public dispute between us. And I think the kid shit is super corny and over the line for anything, even if y'all don't even know each other, even if it's some fucking weird live stream war or whatever, and y'all don't even have a relation, like nobody even really knows each other. I think it's over the line then. But if we've had a history of 40 years, that's even fucking crazier.
Yeah.
Like, no, as men, this is going to, like, we can have our back and forth publicly, whatever. We're both been in the limelight forever. Things are going to be public. But kids, no. We're getting on the phone.
Yeah, that's why
we're getting on the phone now. This is nah.
Well, I mean, to Dame's credit, he did say he reached out to Cam and tried to have a conversation, and Cam co-signed it, said he's ignoring his calls. He's not, you know, he didn't want to pick up. So Dame felt like going on, you know, setting up the camera in his crib and talking was the only route to go. But I just don't want to see it go any further than this, because again, things are going to start being spilled and said that I just don't think it's definitely not for entertainment, because that's what this is. They're not going to fight. Like, Cam and Dame it's not going to get physical. So it's like, when you look at it, okay, this is entertainment. This Dame has a platform, Cam has a platform. So for entertainment, I don't want to see lifelong history and secrets and, you know, personal things be aired out just to kind of prove that somebody's a liar or, you know, somebody is, you know, fake and not who they say they are. It's just like, because once this shit is all over, we all gonna sit back and be like, what the fuck was that for? Like, we'll be moved on to the next thing, and it's like nobody's gonna, but now we know all of y'all business, like personal shit that we should have never even been privy to. Like, that's where I just don't want to. And then they too old for this shit. Like, this is what the young dudes are supposed to be doing, this type of shit on the internet, going back and forth and airing shit out. Like, we can't expect for the young generation to carry themselves a certain way when the 50-year-olds is doing shit like this. It's like, bro, look at what y'all are doing. Like, y'all are going back and forth about whatever it is, because I still don't even really understand what this is about. I just don't want to see it go any further than this, because it can get real personal and real dirty real fast.
I've been trying to tell you for 5 years on this podcast. I don't know if Harlem sticks together the way y'all say it does.
Harlem definitely does not stick together the way they say it does. It definitely does not.
Again, ignorance of business. If he becomes the chairman but doesn't buy Revolt, because you could just be elected to be a chairman, like you could be hired.
Mm-hmm.
Does that like contradict everything Dame has talked about? Because like in that very chair for the first Breakfast Club interview, he said, "You're not the boss unless you put up all the money. If not, you're just a well-paid supervisor."
Mm-hmm.
So is he not a boss anymore if he becomes the chairman but doesn't buy Revolt? Because you could be a chairman and not buy a company.
Right. Well, again, he said some things in his way. He's been trying to acquire Revolt for a couple years. Maybe this is his path to doing that.
Oh no, I mean if he buys it,
yeah,
then,
I don't, I don't know. It's not, I'm not privy to that type of business. But one thing I never really, on a personal level, that I can remember, I never remember Dame being a liar.
Yeah,
like that wasn't part of his, like when people like, oh, Dame be lying. That was not something that people said. Yeah. Now Cam's stance is a little different today because even he said was like, people always told me you was a liar. I never saw that. Like, but me personally, again, I haven't been around Dame in years, but the Dame Dash that I know was never a liar. I can never say that people sat around and called Dame a liar.
Yeah,
things may be different today. There may be some things that happen that I don't know about that people can speak to that I can't. But from what I remember and what I know and what I was around growing up, Dame was never labeled a liar. So hopefully this chairman shit is real. Hopefully it goes through. And we will have to wait for the next episode of Dame to decide when he want to go viral again. He got his teeth though. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But why? I didn't talk about it when he didn't have teeth. So why would I talk about it?
Don't do that. We got to put that out there. Dame Dash got his teeth.
Yeah. God, I think that's great. Yeah, I think that's great.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect Dame for that. He didn't care about y'all laughing about him with no teeth and eye patch. He was like, fuck that. I'll be vulnerable, And try to tell us that was all part of his scheme.
Oh, of course. Oh, that was my favorite part too.
Dame is a sick nigga.
Dame can spin anything.
If you lose your side tooth, would you still come to work?
If I did what?
Lose your side tooth.
My side tooth?
Mm-hmm. Would you still come to work?
I mean, I would think about maybe fixing that before.
Let's say,
but it usually takes a second because they got to make you another tooth to fit in there. You got to get whatever you got to get attached.
They could put a temporary in there.
You can get a little flipper. Yeah.
Yeah, put a temporary in there.
But I mean, if you lose your tooth on Wednesday,
I'm not gonna just come in here with a headlight out though. I'm not doing that.
But I'm saying, contractually, you lose your tooth on Wednesday. We got to record on Thursday 2 episodes.
Nah, we got something banked. We got something in the tuck that we could just put out.
You could call. You could just call in from your boost phone and we'll add your audio.
We'll put the DDG episode out. We got the DDG episode on ice that y'all didn't want to. I said, if I lose my tooth, hey DDG, listen, man, what care about? If I lose a side tooth, we putting that episode out, bro. And just let you know now, I'm not coming in here with a headlight out. That's not happening.
No worry and mouth.
We are extremely excited to announce our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
And everybody knows and loves the Hard Rock hotels, Rory, and casinos. And now you can use the top-rated Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook to place your bets all NFL season and beyond, because the NFL season is back and we cannot wait.
Football is back.
Bet.
Hard Rock is the only legal sports book in the state of Florida and is also available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states launching very soon. More. As New Yorkers, we know all of our family members just moved down to Florida. Yeah. So this will be great for them.
This is absolutely great. You can also play on Hard Rock Bet's online casino if you are in New Jersey.
Maul, you know I'd be in Jersey.
You live in Jersey.
I'd be in Jersey. As we gear up for the NFL season, sign up for Hard Rock Bet and make a $5 bet, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets if you win. So please head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, and make your first deposit today.
Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida in Florida. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital LLC in all other states. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? In Florida, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. In Indiana, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia.
But then we would look crazy because Cam just kicked out, what was it, Adrien Broner? Yeah. For trying to flirt.
Give it up to Cam, man.
Yeah. No, but we'll
out
look
to Cam.
like hypocrites because DDG was definitely trying to shoot at Demaris. He wasn't doing it a disrespectful way.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But
It wasn't. It definitely
Adrien
wasn't.
Broner was being disrespectful because he was asked once, hey, her boyfriend's here, please don't do that. And then he kept doing it. Like that was, DDG didn't do that.
No, he didn't do that. It wasn't a disrespectful thing, no.
So I love that Cam did this. I have 2 comments on it.
Okay.
Well, from what I see that people are commenting on. The number one thing that I'm seeing that people are commenting on is they're saying that Cam started talking shit once Adrien was gone. Called him a junkie and was popping shit. But when he was there, he said, it's much love, my brother, respect to you. Thanks for coming by. Like, I love you, da-da-da-da.
Now, Adrien could fight, right? Like, he's like...
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
Listen, I'm commenting on what people are on the internet, the backlash that I saw Cam get, right? How would y'all have handled that scenario? You don't have to use me as an example, but how would you guys...
They were hitting on Peeje?
How would you guys...
So Adrien Broner comes in here, he's flirting with Peeje. And we're asking him to stop because Peeje is heterosexual.
Have handled that scenario?
The same way. I would ask Adrien, I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta... Clearly, Adrien wasn't in the most clearest of minds. He looked like he probably was hanging out. It was just coming off a fight weekend in Vegas. Like, he probably was a little intoxicated, hungover, partying. So and it looked like Adrien didn't even know he was gonna be on the show, because he was like, oh, y'all good. Like, y'all got me. Yeah. Because he just came in there, because I don't know if people know, but the studio is in the lobby of a hotel casino.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, like, if you ever been to Vegas, they have all the restaurants, stores. It's just like that. It's just that it's a studio, and people walking by, you can actually, when they're recording, you can, like, walk by and see Cam and Mace recording. Cool. So I think Adrien happened to just be in the hotel and was like, just popped in. But I don't think, because if you look at the very beginning, I don't think he knew that they were going to be recording and he was going to be on the show. And that's why Cam paid him, because it was on some shit like, yo, just come on, hop on real quick. The fight just happened this weekend. Yeah. We just wanted to just talk about the fight real quick. But, Adrien was a little hungover, a little, might have been on, just a different cloud at the moment. And
he's an asshole. It's okay to say that.
Well, yeah, I mean, put that in there as well. And just, just the energy that he was, showing Stat Baby was a little flirtatious, a little awkward, a little weird. And her boyfriend is there actually, like he's present. And Cam is like, yo, like, try to give him the cool, like, yo, chill, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it got to a point where it was like, this is too weird. Like, and it doesn't make no sense for you to keep sitting here. Like, we can't even, every time we ask you a question, this is what you start, like, yo, you are so beautiful. It's like, all right, bro, like, we're not gonna keep doing this. So Cam was right in what he did and the way he handled it. But I think what he said after Adrien left was a little unnecessary. Like, calling him a junkie and all of that. I think that was a little unnecessary. Like, he could have just left it at, thank you for coming, paid him for his, his time.
I think Cam was pissed off, though.
He was pissed.
I think he was pissed off. I think, like, when he was talking, he might have meant, obviously he meant what he said, but when you upset, I think Cam was really pissed off. And I think the more sat there and thought about it.
Cam knew he was twisted. He knew he was drunk. Anybody, you know that look. And I'm sure they were having conversations before they started recording. Mm-hmm. You could tell when somebody, this nigga, he twisted. Mm-hmm. And I think, that was it. But I think he could have just left it on, yo, thank you for your time. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wait for us outside, cool. He didn't have to get into, yo, you fucking junkie, this, that, and the third. Like, he didn't have to do that. That was a little... Or
do it off camera.
Yeah, or if you're going to do it, like, don't let that see the light of day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure they cut that. Like, don't let that get out.
But y'all know that ain't Kim, though. It ain't up.
But it's, again, say it while he's in the room.
I mean, listen.
If you're going to say it.
I get it.
If you're going to say it while he's there. Like, yo, get out the room, you fucking junkie. Like, get out of here. If it's that. Yeah. If that's the energy, then, all right, yeah. But again, I just think that, Cam handled it professionally at first. It was like, stood up for Stat Baby, like, yo, bro, listen, we gotta let you go. Thank you for your time. Professional. Mm-hmm. You got a suit on. Cam got shoes on. Mm-hmm. He kept it professional.
Hard bottoms.
He's sliding all over the place. He kept it professional.
And it's also Adrien Broner.
But it's Adrien Broner at the same time. Like, niggas ain't gonna just put their hands on Adrien Broner. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Niggas is going to sleep. The average nigga is going to sleep.
AB could be on every substance and you're still going down.
Yeah, like Terrence Crawford might could talk like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Cam can't talk like that to Adrien Broner because, you know, obviously it'd go somewhere it don't need to go. And I thought Cam did a great job, was very professional. I would have loved to see him just leave it there. Like,
I get it.
Keep it professional.
Yeah.
Would y'all do that for me?
Yeah, of course.
Kick a nigga out of here? Oh, Cam handled that better than I would. Like, if it was that type, I would be like, yo, bro, like, come on, my nigga. Like, and I'm not paying you. I thought that was super honorable what Cam did.
No,
like, he
pulled out
peeled
the
off.
bag. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, he
Okay.
peeled off for him. It was like, that was real. I was like, okay. I wouldn't have did that. It was like, nigga, I didn't get it. We didn't get what we wanted to get. Like, it's like you in here flirting with Demaris talking about, yo, you are so... Like, bro, we talking about Terrence Crawford and Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
And you sitting here keep talking about Demaris. I didn't realize you was that pretty. Like, oh my God, you are...
Yeah, we've never had a disrespectful guest. Go ahead, Rory. We've never had a disrespectful guest like that. We've had guests flirt with me, but not that bad.
He was on his Broadway Joe Namath shit. You remember on the sidelines? When he was talking to the ESPN reporter and she just asked him a question and he's like,
Joe
you're so
Namath
pretty.
was fried.
And then she asked like a real question about like the Jets organization and everything. And he goes, I could care less about the team struggling. I want to kiss you.
Yeah. He was on, Joe Namath was on 1,000.
That's like, I feel my thing.
He was cooked.
Watch Chad play impresses me the same thing impresses them.
What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe. Okay, that's a huge compliment.
You know what?
Joe
This is
Namath,
the
part of the
all-time
four-decade team.
Yeah, she definitely closed that out real quick. Like, all right, thank you, Joe Namath.
I wish I love jokes. I wish men understood how uncomfortable them. I wish that y'all could feel how uncomfortable that makes you.
We feel it.
Like
Cam felt that. Why you think Cam kicked him out?
No,
Cam
yeah, for
felt how
sure. But I
uncomfortable that
mean,
was?
like, yes, it makes everybody in the room uncomfortable, but how it feels for women, like that icky feeling we get, especially when we're trying to be professional, because you're not a nigga on the street. We can't just like walk away from you or say fuck you. We're stuck. Like, we can't move. And then people on the internet were like, well, I don't understand why Cam did all that. She was laughing. And I'm like, oh,
She
y'all
was
don't-
uncomfortable.
This is why y'all are, so many men do accident or what they call accidental rape, because you don't know when women are uncomfortable.
Ain't no such thing as accident.
You don't know. What I'm saying is when women don't exactly say no, but their
'Cause they're
body
nervous, they're
is
scared.
screaming
Okay,
no.
got you.
Yeah.
It's like people don't understand cues, like body language. Like they don't get it. They have no perception of how uncomfortable they're making somebody.
Yeah.
at all.
Oh no, she looked clearly uncomfortable and thinking about her job, thinking about her man's probably on the other side of the glass, like thinking about how she's coming across. But yeah, that's an awful situation.
People on Twitter were saying he did it for the boyfriend, not for her.
So I saw that too.
That Cam did it for the boyfriend?
That Cam only did it because her boyfriend
That's-
was there. And if
You
her
can't
boyfriend
speculate that,
wasn't
no.
there.
That was part of Cam said, hey, please stop doing that. Also, her man is here too. And then he said, my bad. And then he
Yeah,
did
people-
it again right away. Like,
Yeah, people don't know Cam, like his character. Like Cam definitely did that because he understood how uncomfortable she was.
Yeah, they don't play about stat.
Like
over there.
now, granted, the boyfriend being there, he said that. He was like, yo, like a boyfriend is his. But that was on some shit like, yo, like I'm not saying I wouldn't have did it if her boyfriend was here. You could flirt with us. Like,
Yeah.
yo, but like, aside from her being uncomfortable, her boyfriend is here. Like, nigga, chill. Like, you bugging out right now.
Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I don't know. I don't watch that show, so I don't know if the show's general consensus is that Stat Baby has a boyfriend. Let me tell y'all something right now. If nobody knew I had a boyfriend and a nigga was flirting with me and y'all go, yo, her boyfriend here, cut that out. Yo, what y'all doing?
Why?
Y'all ain't gotta cut that out. Like, why y'all? Why y'all telling people my business? Why y'all telling people who I got in the studio? Like, chill the fuck out. Just kick him out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
We
if
gonna
your
cut
boy,
that.
see, because you still trying to see, that's your fucking problem. No, fuck that, because that's your problem. That is your problem. See, you still trying to be one foot in the game, one foot out. Sit your hot ass down.
No.
yeah.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, Carlito's way.
Yeah,
First of
like
all-
sit down.
First of all, what's understood don't need to be explained. That's number one. Number two.
Don't try to give me these colloquialisms
Yeah.
that all these hoes out here. What's understood?
That's her version
It ain't
of James
tricking.
saying you get it.
That's if you ain't tricked. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's the same shit. That's the same shit, yo.
Yo, like, keep some shit out of, like.
Nah, your boyfriend is here. Now you go home and deal with the other niggas texting you like, oh, word? Yeah, now you deal with that. Yeah, damage control. Get your PR person on the line and, you know what I'm saying, get out of that. But if your boyfriend is here and some
my
nigga...
PR easy. I'm be like, Cam just said that because he wanted him to leave. Easy. That's easy PR. Cam just said that because he wanted me to leave. Wasn't nobody there for me. It's easy PR.
Yo,
that's easy.
Yo, you see the shit that y'all women be doing is crazy, yo.
No, I'm just saying, if I was a terrible person, that is what I would say. But not me.
But you think that would work?
Yes.
Why do you think that would work?
Because
I see it will work on certain guys, but it can't work on a guy like myself that has been a side nigga.
Well, me personally, I tell everybody that everything that is said on this podcast is entertainment. Don't believe anything that's said on this podcast. I say that the moment a nigga slides in my DMs and he's talking about a clip, everything said on that podcast is for entertainment. Mm-hmm. Everything.
But if a guy is dating you that has been a side dude before, knowingly was a side dude, like him and the girl understood, like,
so he ain't know his worth.
Like, yo, yeah, I got a good boyfriend, but you know we could. Mm-hmm. So now, in being a side dude, you can pick up on certain things now when you're dating another woman if she's not being honest with you and telling you exactly what it is. You know, because you know the patterns, you know the things. You can like, oh, okay.
But why are you using your history of being a piece of shit person with a scarlet A on your chest? Why are you using that against me? That's just because you feel like I'm lying.
How would I be the piece of shit? I was the side dude, like knowingly, like, okay, I'm not trying to, you know.
You're still a piece of shit.
He was providing a service.
The same way a girl who sleeps with a nigga that has a...
Yeah, but that's a girl.
But I didn't have a girlfriend. Men. I was the side dude. I didn't have a girlfriend. Yes,
but you knew she was in a relationship. You're you were engaging in cheating and dishonesty. You two are a piece of shit.
I don't know, homeboy. That ain't my business.
That's your cross to bear.
Yeah, that ain't my business. That's like what you. I don't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying, and being in that position in life before and playing that role, you understand now when you date other women when it's like they be moving funny.
Well, just because you was laying down next to a liar doesn't mean that everybody you lay next to is a liar.
I'm not saying everybody's a liar. I would never say that. I'm just saying when certain things happen and the woman starts moving a certain way. Mm-hmm. Those that know. It's like, oh, okay, it's all good. Mm. So when you, chill, don't flirt with Demaris. My boyfriend right here. And then you go home and be like, yo, I don't know what I'm saying. It wasn't nobody there.
It wasn't nobody there.
If the dude that you doing that explaining to has ever played the side dude before, he knows you're lying.
Yeah. Not exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
because
he would know.
I'm gonna pull out. You really think I'm stupid enough to let them leave that shit in there if I really had a side nigga? Come on now, bro. You being stupid.
I already know. Yo, you one of those, baby D? I didn't even know you was like, yo, baby D. I did not know. I knew you wasn't shit, but I didn't know you was. I didn't know you was like the diarrhea though. Like that's the wet shit. You the wet like loose shit. What? Like, and you'll look him in his face like, yo, what you mean? Like, oh, you one of those?
No, Ma.
Baby D, stop, get out of that. Stop, don't do that.
I don't. I'm Ma.
Baby D, don't be, do not be that woman, baby D. Do not be that woman.
I'm just saying, we're having like, what ifs, hypothetical.
Of course, yeah. Baby D is the character on the show.
On the show, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. And there's Demaris and then there's Baby D.
Exactly.
But Baby D, and it remains to be seen with Demaris, is definitely the person that if her dude questions like, yo, who is this guy? She would say, if I was cheating, you would never know who it was. Yeah. Meanwhile, that's the guy.
It's him the whole time.
The whole time.
Who else would it be? Who the fuck else
Scooby-Doo found him immediately.
Like, who else would it have been? Like, that is the crazy. When y'all don't talk about that enough as women, like, when y'all get past that point in your life, like, go back and be like, I was tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I was on bullshit. Why y'all don't never say when y'all was on bullshit? Like, why y'all just try to delete it like it never happened?
No, we say but to our homegirls.
No, say it to the nigga that you was calling crazy for thinking that you was cheating on him.
Why
with
would
that.
I do that? He's moved on. He's happy. He has a new family. Why would I go back and say, yo, by the way, you were right about this? Because now it's in his brain again. He healed. I'm gonna let him stay healed. That's maturity. I'm not gonna get that off of my chest just to relieve myself of that pressure. Like, you're happy. I want you to stay happy.
Mo, have you ever had a girl accuse you, like pull up an IG page or bring up a chick and be like, if we broke up today, you would go right to her. And in your head, you're like, well, yeah, I'd be single.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's I'm not fucking her. But if we broke up today, yeah, I might say, yo, what's up? I'm single.
I might date her. Yes, I might date her. Yeah, but I'm single.
I hate when women get that off. It's like,
I think
what do you say in that situation?
I think that's more so them speaking to the fact that you're attracted to her, you like her. That's what it is. Like that's your type of
Anybody
girl.
in a relationship, man or woman, can find someone else attractive.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just not acting.
Baby D, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was a deeper, darker criminal link, though.
I don't cheat though. I
All right.
don't. Peeje.
All 4 grandparents are gone, so there's no more cheating.
Exactly. I can't use that no more. I got like one of y'all got to die for me to get that off.
Oh my God.
Just go cheat. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
kill
want to
me.
be the blood
Don't
sacrifice.
kill me in your
just
story.
for one,
Just
one
go,
night.
Go be with that nigga,
I would
man.
never do one. If you had to die a blood sacrifice for me to cheat, like I would literally make it an affair. I wouldn't just cheat one night off your death. That's crazy.
First of all,
Off your death, I could get like a whole second family.
Do you think you could ever be 100% faithful?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
Yo, yes.
I'm just, what do you mean?
Currently, are you good? Yo, niggas is not good.
I'm asking. what you mean? I'm just asking. Do you think?
Niggas is not
Nah,
good.
baby D, I promise I wasn't framing it like that.
Niggas
Like
is not
I'm
good,
literally
bro.
asking, like, do you think that you could one day was like, yo, I'm not, it's completely like clipped. This is my
Yes, I've been in faithful relationship. Nigga, have you? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
All right.
You see the different sides of this room, though? Demaris said I'd be her blood sacrifice so she could cheat for one night. I said I'd suck a dick to keep her alive.
That's
Look at the
'cause-
difference
that's
between
because you're gay.
Same voice.
Yeah, that's because you're gay.
That's not honorable?
No.
That's not honor up?
Nah.
More of the Harlem phrases?
Coming out the
That's
closet.
honorable. That's
Coming
what
out
a
the
man
closet.
does. He takes care of his family.
That's, yeah, but come out the closet
mean,
and say, I'm gay. Just say it. Don't be out here pretending you're not. That's what Dane was saying. He don't like when you pretend that you're not gay. Nothing wrong with being gay, but say you're gay.
No, but in that context, I'm saving her life.
Yes.
It's dick or die.
I'm sorry.
Got you. Okay. Listen,
So
I
to
totally
me-
understand.
So to me, that's like the honorable thing to do. The same way Dane was saying, you know, hustle for your last name, not your first. Like you put your family, everything in
all
their
the
name.
same.
I think that's the same way I'm keeping Demaris alive. Like I'm making those sacrifices.
Nah, I mean, hey, listen.
The fact that you know why would you bring that back up? Like I thought that
Because
we
it was
were
funny because you just said you'd kill me to go cheat. And I'm trying to keep you alive.
But so I'm just saying, like, usually when we say some shit where it's like, damn, like, you know, like I want y'all to know how much I love y'all, so I'm gonna say this, but we just never gonna talk about it again. Like you brought the shit back up. You curious.
She talking to you, Charlamagne. she talking to you, Charlotte.
Yo.
Yeah, she
right.
talking
So you're saying
to
in
you.
that scenario, I could just tag Charlamagne in and be like, you like this is more your
you handle
department.
it like this is your expertise. This is where you're.
Yeah, I could hire you. I could be your boss till you do this and Demaris stays alive.
Oh my God.
All right. Do we have voicemails? Of course, these voicemails are sponsored by Boost. Everybody knows that.
You've got mail.
A quick question. This is not an ad. I'm not trolling. None of that. My question is, have you ever enjoyed adult film production so much that you was like, you know what? Let me subscribe and see what else they got. I recently did that with this particular website called Desperate Amateurs. Literally first time amateurs doing their thing.
Doing their thing.
You know, not to sound shady, because I know I'm not the best thing that some women would find attractive. But some of these women look kind of mid and all that. Like they look like they have a 9 to 5 at like Target or something, but at night they be doing their thing on, you know, they do some amateur shit, I guess. So that was my first question. Have you ever subscribed to a particular website to see more of their stuff, despite the fact that porn is free? And also, has there ever been something just in general that was like non-sexual that you were actually attracted to? Like I said, like these women on this website, they don't look porn star ready or anything. They literally look like your average everyday woman, maybe somebody who lives next door, but they do some amateur shit. So those are my 2 questions. I enjoy everything y'all do and keep up the grind.
Don't tell me to keep up the grind when you're asking about my porn
What
search
was
history.
the question?
Have you ever subscribed to porn, and what porn site? Like pay for porn?
No, I've never paid for porn.
And
I
if
mean, I bought like DVDs, you know, I was in high school and shit like that, but
The Habib show got me.
Which one's that? That's a good one?
Peeje, though. That's why Peeje is laughing.
the Habib show?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
They got me.
I just feel like paying for the amateur one is kind of sick. I'm not judging. Everyone has their things, but if you're gonna pay, at least do like the high quality. Like,
Yeah, if I'm paying, they got to be in 4K.
yeah.
I got to be able to hear the cameraman walking on the carpet.
Mine is amateur too. Mine was amateur and mad ghetto too. They got me.
That's just all right. Pull up the serial killer.
But why is that? But hold up. But why is that your shit though, baby D? Like why?
So it's not my shit, right? Because I unsubscribed, but
that means it's not your shit anymore.
It's not my shit. No, the only reason why they got me to subscribe is because they're good at advertising. This is why clips are important.
Okay.
Peach. This is why clips are important, because they did a 6-minute clip and they was getting to it in a 6-minute clip. I wanted to see the rest of the minutes, so I subscribed.
That is.
They do a lot of threesome porn too, and that's why. As a bisexual
Desperate like that's just a sick name. But I mean, you guys know, and maybe this goes back to my.
Nah, I'm not paying.
Yeah, I'm down. No fucking way.
These people.
But do you think that's his king of like watching?
But that's what he said. He said, "Oh no."
Nah, bro. This is look like people that some of these people are sex trafficked.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
I'm just saying. No, I know sex
I only
trafficked.
trying to make a joke. Like
yeah, like this is like, what is this?
Yo, we kink shaming right now or that?
Yeah, I am. I'll be honest. I will never click on any of that shit.
Yeah, I'm totally cool.
That brochure is terrible.
Yeah, if you guys want to know, we can't show it because obviously
because it's probably illegal.
Yep, but go on Desperate Amateurs and look at the preview.
Nah, don't go on Desperate Amateurs. To save your time, this shit is terrible. I don't
ever want to hear one person say it's hard to get pussy. They just got this. They got this type of shit.
Yeah, but what type of?
You could just go fuck.
You can get some, but it's like, is it your type? Is it what you wanted?
That's what I said. My sentence. I chose my words very carefully.
Yeah. You can get some.
You can get pussy. Like
it may not be what you wanted, but you can get some. Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of sick. I mean, sir, your thing is your thing. Have at it.
Desperate Amateurs.
But paying for that is kind of
how do you fall,
like I feel like that
how
would
do
be
you
a free
fall
thing.
that far down to fucking porn like to Desperate Amateurs?
He clicked on an ad for sure.
That website is crazy. That nothing about that is enticing. Like I don't see nothing on there where like, oh, she bad. Like
once you sign up for Desperate Amateurs, how quickly do you think spam calls come to your phone?
Oh man, I got some spam calls. Somebody called my phone yesterday asking me if I was Muslim.
Yo, I got like 70 text messages. Like yesterday.
I'm like,
well, you're in the NOI.
No, but that's a fact, and because I speak the language, and I was like, this is the wildest spam. Like I was getting all these weird messages and shit.
Yeah, I don't know how I guess my name is Muslim, so I thought that's how they figured it out.
They just looked up the Clays in the yellow books.
No, like my name, like my
and how he spells
name.
Jamal.
Yeah, it's like Muslim. So it's like I thought it was that, and then he was like, "Are you Muslim?" Like I want to teach you about the Quran. I was like, "Nah, I'm not Muslim, bro." But I hung up like, where did they get my number from? Desperate Measures. Now that you pull that up, watch how much shit start coming to your shit. That's one of those sites, bro. Desperate Amateurs.
But you really can just buy like people's data. Like you really can just buy people's data.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what.
And people do that for like regular stuff. Like I have somebody close to me who buys data to know who to solicit for certain things that he's trying to buy or sell. Like you can just buy people's data. It's insane.
They got the marketing genius and the spam call shit now, because before I would always just ignore them. But now if you answer them and hit 9, they take you off the call list. So now I'm starting to answer every spam call to try to get off their call list.
Wait, you answer it and all you gotta do is press 9?
It's like the automated, like, you've been approved for a $50,000 loan.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's hit 9 if you want to be taken off the call list. And it says, give us 24 hours to take off. So now they got me answering every spam call because this shit is getting insane.
Nah, the people that they have calling now, like they done... It's like remember how it used to be the typical white girl voice? Nah, they had an old black nigga call me trying to spam me. I said, this sound like somebody grandpa that needed some money y'all got doing this shit. Like, it's, I don't know.
You start considering it?
Yeah. It's like,
he sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He sounds like an innocent man.
He's trustworthy. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't really have much advice for this gentleman.
Get off the website.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Take a break. See how you feel after 2 weeks of not
ride your bike.
Watching.
I was having a conversation and I saw this online. Well, I saw it online and it caused me to have a conversation, but I wanted to ask you guys just as we close out, when y'all give us a forehead kiss, right? What is the male equivalent to that? What can a female do to you that will give you the warm?
How did we miss that part of the whole Cardi stuff? Yo, what did he tell her? He was there to heal her?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
How did
How
you
did
get
we
that from
miss
Demaris'
that?
question?
Because she said forehead kiss. So I'm like, okay, like Cardi said that Stefan told her he was there to heal her after the relationship she just got out of.
I didn't know she said that.
Well, all right, if you look at it,
She
she got an album coming out. She got a child. That's all healing things. Like
Cardi did not fall for that. There's no way.
Oh, okay. Cardi B says boyfriend Stefan Diggs told her, "Let me heal you," after she split from his strange husband.
that is wild. That's what sparked Maul's brain is Demaris' question.
Oh, no,
right
but
there.
I don't want to. What you were saying about forehead kiss, though.
We'll talk about it on Patreon.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good Patreon topic.
All right, we'll see you on Patreon. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.